Welcome to Off Air with Christy Capel. I have a star with me today, Rick Smith Jr.
What is going on? A star?
Yes, that's what
In my
labeling
own
you.
mind.
Oh, come on. So Rick Smith Jr. Now we love him here at Fox 8. He got his start from Cleveland, but now he has blown up into the superstar, 8-time Guinness World Record holder. He can throw a playing card 92 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Have we upped
No,
that?
no. That was 20 years ago. We're not upping that anymore.
Okay, he was on America's Got Talent, Tonight Show with Jay Leno, Shark Tank, one of the hardest working entertainers in the biz. I love that you're on my show today.
I love that you're having me. I started my career on Fox 8 with Kenny
Yes.
Crumpton. Can you believe that? I was 18 years old.
Crazy. And then when you first came on our show, what were you doing? Was it always just the card trick you started out with?
When Kenny had me, we were doing the grand opening of the Cleveland Science Center. That shows how old
Hilarious.
how old I am.
It's not, then I'm really old.
Oh no.
All right, so Rick, I want to go back so everybody kind of has an idea. Now, if you are listening to my podcast, that's fine, but you will want to switch to YouTube because Rick actually brought some. Do you go by Nick now? Rick brought some fun tricks that he's going to show us, so you'll want to watch on YouTube as well.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Let's go back to age 7, shall we?
Oh goodness. Okay.
Okay, so tell me how it all started because I hear you were just a kiddo. Now, my son is 8, and I can't imagine him doing half the stuff that you probably could have done.
But when I was his age, I was 9.
Right.
That doesn't make much sense.
No, not
I'm
at
a
all.
magician. I get to magish. All right. Just be glad I'm not a wizard.
Yes.
Some
You
of
could
your
tell
guests
me
will get
my
that later.
future. That would be wonderful.
Oh, she missed that whole joke, but it's okay.
I did. Okay, so age 7.
Age 7,
Yes.
my dad showed me my first card trick. It was a gambling trick. It was how to win. Well, it basically was how to drink for free the rest of your life. But back when I was 7, it was how to win ice cream for free the rest of your life.
Okay. All right. And so what was
It was just a betting trick. It was a way that you would know the playing card. He would go through the cards and he would bet the next card that he flipped over would be yours, but you already passed it, so you thought you would lose. So of course you would bet the money or you would bet the free ice cream, and then of course he'd go back into the stack of cards, flip that card over, and he's like, "Well,
And so at that point in time you're like, I think I could do this.
yeah, no, that was the turning point." And then I started playing with cards pretty much every day as a kid and learned different tricks from different people, and
Now, I hear as you went through high school like you were booked regularly. Like that was just
well, it started in high school. I started doing birthday parties and like
Yeah.
restaurant work. So as a younger performer, 16, 17, 18, I would work every night at the restaurants. Champs Americana. I don't know if you remember these or not. BW3s.
Yes.
Damon's. I worked at Willoughby Brewing Company. I just worked restaurant to restaurant to restaurant. And I would work for tips and hand out my business cards. And that was really how I started building my clientele
Right.
and becoming a regular performer.
So kiddos, if you're listening, you really have to work for
Yes.
what you want. I feel like sometimes now this generation's like,
It's
is
all
it just given
YouTube.
to me? Yeah, I just
It
want to
is.
be on YouTube and make $1 bazillion.
It's
But
not that easy either. We could talk about that later.
truly, like you have to work for it to be a YouTube star as well.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So practice makes perfect. We've learned that. But you also went to college and played baseball. Now with a 92 mile per hour fast card instead of fastball. You guys got my joke?
Yeah, there you go.
This was your expertise. Like you were an athlete.
I was an NCAA pitcher. I threw a ball a little over 92 miles an hour, and I was a magician. And when I combined baseball and magic, I found out that I could throw playing cards farther, harder, and more accurate than anyone in the world.
Wow. So did you finish all 4 years at
Yeah,
Cleveland State?
I did, absolutely. And I used my entire college education as a backdrop for creating my business model.
Right.
I had the accounting kids, the statistic kids. I had everybody in my group. I would do the presentations, and they would help make my company what it is today.
That's crazy. So you already knew the marketing aspect.
Well, we were developing that in college, and I actually received an award about 10 years later. You're like the only student ever that's used all of our departments and created an actual company, incorporated yourself while you were in college. And
Not
you know,
many people can do that.
and I did it.
Yes, that says a lot for you. So you went on, so you graduated, you played baseball all 4 years.
Yeah, my last year I got hurt, so I
Oh,
I
really?
ended up.
What
Well,
happened?
I had what's called Tommy John surgery.
Yes. Oh, no.
I
Look
know.
at that scar.
It's a terrible scar. It's actually 2-time scar. I had the
Yikes.
surgery twice. Once for throwing baseballs and once for throwing cards.
No, but that hasn't hindered your...
It isn't. Not hasn't now.
Shows?
No, not anymore. I mean, this was rebuilt from the Cleveland Clinic, and the guy that did this, Mark Schickendance, he's a Cleveland Clinic doctor. He was also the Guardians doctor, or he's the Guardians doctor, and Clevenger and I are the only two people that I know of right now to have a figure 8 ligament from my hamstring that they rebuilt into my elbow
Get out of town.
to continue throwing cards for my career. Because he asked, do you want to continue to throw or do you want to just do magic shows? Because we can figure it out either way.
Yeah. Wow. And so he did the surgery and you're all good to go.
So yeah, he built it stronger or like more durable. So
I was going to say, so are we more than
not
92
necessarily
miles per
stronger.
hour? Okay.
No, but more durable so I can just keep on throwing and not tear it again.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. So you graduate the marketing degree. I want to talk about the Guinness World Record because you're an 8-time.
So yeah, I have
8-time.
8 times.
In what?
So the records, there's 4 records that I currently hold. I hold all the records that I've broken. Let me explain. I threw a playing card 72 yards at 92 miles an hour. That was my first Guinness Book World Record. I broke it at the Cleveland State Convocation Center, the Wolstein Center in Cleveland while I was playing baseball. Then I broke the world record at the Science Center, throwing a card the highest in the world. Then on, I think it was Fox 8, I broke the world record for being the most accurate. Then I took one other world record of throwing on this TV show in Italy, in Milan, throwing cards around a person without hitting the person. And they had to stand like this. The most cards thrown around the body. So those were the 4 world records that I hold. And then there was this kid in India that ended up, doing a really good job. And he broke my accuracy world record. And he broke the record for me throwing the cards around the
We
the
will
body.
find you.
Well, we did. We did. And
Did you?
we rebroke them.
No way.
And he rebroke it again. So then I'm like, well, I'm not messing around anymore. So then I shattered it. So it went from like 56 cards to 136 cards. And now I have,
Good for you.
I hold all the records. Unfortunately, he's a great card thrower, but he doesn't have any right now.
Yeah.
And he may try again, but
And you
I'm,
will break
I'm
that.
still pretty good.
Yeah, you are. I think a lot of people want to know how these tricks work in a way. Like, do you have to have a certain kind of deck? I hear you have your own deck.
I do.
So you got your name on your own deck.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
you're
another
kind of a
story.
big
But
deal.
we can talk
No,
about
go
it.
talk about it. This is you do what you want. I'm just here for you, Rick.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so on YouTube, I hit 2 billion views on all my videos. And Bicycle Playing Cards, they're a huge fan of what I've done, US Playing Card Company. And they decided that in New York City at Cardtopia, when the biggest card place in the world at the TED Theater, or TED like studios, Moonlight Studios in New York City, they released the first of its kind cold foil technology Rick Smith Jr. bicycle playing cards. They have cold foil technology. They're the first of the kind, the first time ever they let somebody use their artwork without editing them. And those are for you.
Seriously?
Yeah, of course.
No, I'm never going to use them. You have to sign them.
No, you can use them.
No.
Use them.
Yeah. Teach me a few tricks.
I could teach you a few tricks.
I'm going to slice a carrot in half.
I mean, I could do a trick for you right now. Like if
I
you-
want to see something.
Okay, we'll just do this. I want you to look at the camera.
Okay.
And I want you to imagine a deck of cards floating right here in front of the camera.
Okay.
Now, do you see that deck of cards?
No. Yes. What's the right answer?
She's crazier than I am. This is good. I just reach out and
Okay.
pluck one card out of the air,
Okay.
and I want you to look at that card. Do you know what card it is?
Yes.
It's not the Ace of Spades, right? Pick a different card. Pick a different card. Not the Queen of Hearts either. Grab. Okay, now look at this card. Don't tell me this time.
Okay.
Do you know the card?
Hold on. Do you want me to come up with one?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. Flip it back upside down. Give me the cards, and I'll put them into a box. Okay. For the first time ever, Everybody that's home is watching. What was the card? We never went over this. We never talked about it. What was the card?
5 of clubs.
Look, that's crazy because out of all the cards that I have here, I have one card that I had upside down. You said 5 of clubs, and that's exactly the one that I was thinking too.
Stop it right now.
Why not? You did it. It's not me.
What?
I mean, you could have picked any card, but you picked the 5 of clubs, and that's magic.
I did not tell him anything before this recording, y'all.
Of course not. This is what I do for a living.
That is amazing.
It's magic.
Now, do you ever actually tell the kids like how you do a trick
I
or
ca-
anything so they can like start learning?
So I started doing that on my YouTube channel. I did like first trick Rick Smith Jr. ever learned how to do. And if you search my name, Rick Smith Jr. and learn, that just my name and learn, you'll get a series of different tricks that you guys can learn. They're beginner magic tricks, but they're still fun. And
Yeah.
there's some really good ones hidden deep inside the channel.
Okay. So when you first started, we talked about when you were a kiddo. Is there somebody you used to watch?
That I used to watch.
Yeah, that
yes, I
sparked
watched.
your interest.
I watched World's Greatest Magic. It was.
What was that on?
Channel 5.
Wait, how old are you?
Old?
So am I. So we probably watched.
It was on every. It was on every Thanksgiving, like pre-Thanksgiving night.
I think I know what you're talking
Like
about.
I'm trying to think. Who is the host?
I don't know.
Ritter.
Sure.
What's his first name? John.
John Ritter? Yes.
Yeah, he was the host. You don't.
I think we're right.
I think so. I hope so. He was the host, and they always had like the best magicians in the world come on,
Yes.
and you couldn't record. There's no DVR, so it was VHS. I know you guys don't even know what that is, but that's okay. You would stop the VHS and you'd watch the screen in slow motion. You try to figure out how they were doing those magic tricks, and that was really big time. And then I would take all the magic books in my school library and check them out. Never return them, so their kids couldn't learn
How
them.
much do you go to the library?
A lot. No, I gave them back.
I'm kidding. So you go to schools, you go to events. Rick Smith Jr. was just at my church out at Grace
Mm-hmm.
in Bath. Corporate events,
That's-
obviously live television. Like you do it all.
I'm trying. I mean,
Do you have to do certain things for certain types of
Oh,
events? Like
100%.
corporate is different.
corporate, I'm doing team building. I'm doing breakout sessions. I am incorporating product messages into the magic to incorporate different things so that people can, they can hire me as a team building speaker. I'm no
Wow.
speaker, but I can definitely perform magic and do a small presentation to,
That's awesome.
really bring that out.
Yeah. So for schools, you go in now. My kids have seen you at their school. So what are you going in and teaching the kids? Are we
Okay.
holding a carrot and you're
Yeah, we do that.
seriously? You're
Yes.
cutting it in half?
Of course, but the school stuff started years ago too, and how do I say this? They were looking for a prize for a fundraiser.
Yes.
Okay, and these kids would sell magazines and cookie dough and wrapping paper, and I was the prize for their fundraiser, and I did it for a local representative here in Cleveland. And then the guy in Virginia came, and he's like, "Well, this is good for this region." So it ended up going from like 6 school shows to 400 school shows a year as the prize. And I did that for 10 years. I traveled with a famous juggler. I traveled with a famous dancer. My wife even traveled with me for a little bit, and she got tired of it pretty quick. Traveled with a Guinness World Record strongman, other magicians. It was fun. We still get to do some of it nowadays,
Well, kids
but
love that
not
stuff.
400.
I mean, I feel like you doing over 600 shows a year. I mean, that probably includes a lot. With
It
the
was a
kids.
ton of schools. Yes, lots of birthdays. I mean, I still feel like the people that got me to where I am today were the local backyard birthday parties.
Yeah.
So if I'm ever in Cleveland, that's the only time that you're going to see me performing a birthday party.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm in Florida or Las Vegas or Chicago doing corporate events for the biggest companies in the world.
It's awesome. And he probably is going to kill me after this, but he has a secret project that he's working on.
I'm not going to kill you.
It's a secret, huge project.
It's going to be amazing. You'll
Just
be able
give
to
us one little.
You'll be able to watch some of it on YouTube. The YouTuber that I worked with in Utah this past week, Devin Supertramp, is his YouTube channel. And he has worked with Star Wars. He's worked with Fast and the Furious. He's worked with Marvel. So this project's pretty big. And if you are a card throwing fan and you like the X-Men character Gambit, you're in for a little treat.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. He only said it on my show.
I did, yeah. It's true.
Okay, so speaking of YouTube,
I started my career on Fox 8 and I ended it.
Ended my career. That's right. You went out with a bang with me. So you talk about YouTube. You've been on with a lot of YouTube stars. Carter being one of them.
Yep, Carter Share.
What's some other ones?
So I've worked with Dude Perfect. That's probably the biggest one that I've worked with. I've a little over 200 million views with Card Throwing Trick Shots 1 and 2.
Yeah.
I toured with them, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse, Columbus. I did their Dude Perfect cruise. I worked with Mark Rober, the mechanical engineer from NASA. I worked with Action Lab. I worked with, oh my gosh, Devin. I worked with That's Amazing, Colin Amazing. There's so many.
Yeah.
It has been ridiculous. It has been a journey. I am up to 2.7 million subscribers now.
Sheesh.
And it's growing. Right now, it's growing pretty rapidly. We're doing like 200,000 views an hour.
Oh my gosh. So you're coming up with material daily?
So
how does that work?
Yeah, so I'm going to say I'm a little bit different when it comes to YouTube. I am still an active performer, so I'm still performing 600-700 shows a year. So what I do is I like to involve my audiences and let them be part of the YouTube experience that I'm seeing. So I'll just grab a kid at a show or a CEO, it doesn't matter, and I'll be like, I'll just put my camera on. Like, hey, we're on YouTube right now. They're like, what? Yeah, we're gonna. And we just film something.
Yeah.
I started this thing. This is funny. You guys will like this. I started this thing called Are You Smarter Than a Kindergartner?
Yes.
And it got billions of views. So like if we ask Chrissy, like say the word silk 5 times, go.
Silk, 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 silk.
What do cows drink?
Silk.
What do they drink?
Milk.
Water.
Water.
Cows drink water.
They
They don't
give us
drink
milk.
silk. It's a brand. I went to public school too. It's totally cool. You know what? Maybe we'll try one more for her. I mean, that was an easy
Okay,
one.
I'm ready.
No, she's
I
not.
need somebody else here with me.
No, you got this.
Just be the
It's
question.
kindergarten level. Remember
Okay,
that.
okay.
CAT spells.
Cat.
DOG spells.
Dog.
You see, you're catching on. So let's make it harder. If
Okay.
TWA was a word, which it's not, how would that sound?
Twa.
TWE? Come on, fast.
Twee.
TWI?
Twi.
TWO?
Two.
Wow. 2. TWO spells 2, not 12.
You're an entertainer too. Like, how can you be this great at everything?
I'm not.
No,
I'm not
yes, you
this
are.
great. No, I'm
Yes,
not.
because you're quick too, but you're also an illusionist, which is like a whole nother level, right?
This is
As a
so I
magician?
try to take magic to every level I possibly could, from card tricks to making a 22-foot helicopter appear on stage. And we did that. So I took that whole fundraising, company that they sell magazines and cookie dough. I took that idea and I kind of turned it into my own. After I was on this TV show called Shark Tank, we turned the whole program around. Instead of kids selling magazines, they would sell tickets to my Las Vegas style show. And now we would bring this show to different communities around, well, right now, mostly Northeast Ohio. And this is free. If anybody's interested, you can just reach out. But it's called Magic Gives Back.
Yes.
And kids sell tickets to the show. They raise donations. And it's a 50-50 split with the schools. So some schools are walking away with $1,000 that aren't doing anything. And then the schools that actually participate, they're walking away with $20,000, $25,000 for a family fun night, which is absolutely amazing.
That is so fun. So you talk Las Vegas. Do you ever think you would go to Las Vegas?
Yeah,
and
I
actually
thought about
have
that.
a residency?
I have 3 kids, a wife. I want to stay. I like Cleveland. I'm going
Yeah.
to stay here. I don't mind going to Las Vegas and performing.
But you could do it for like a few months and then come home, come back to us.
It's crazy.
So I hear.
I was out there in April performing with Penn and Teller at the Rio.
No way.
Yeah, I closed their show with my buddy Raucus. It was an
Does it
experience.
make you nervous to be with these big people?
You know,
I mean, like, you know what you're doing, but it's so cool to see someone who we know, like, grew up in Cleveland, make it, but still come back and chit chat with us. Because once they make
I'm
it,
still
they're
trying to make it. What are you trying?
No, you made it.
Oh
you made
my-
it now that you're on my show. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously, you've done well. And the Shark Tank, just one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
Someday I'm gonna have a business and be on that show. Just kidding. I just love to watch it.
It was fun. I mean, it was more. I don't know what we're allowed to say or not, but you only see 7 minutes on TV.
Yeah,
we
true.
were in that tank for an hour.
Wow.
So Mark Cuban and Robert really loved what I was doing, and
what did you do for that specific episode?
So we went on there to get that Las Vegas residency. So we
Okay.
said, "Hey, my name is Rick Smith Jr. I have I have a Las Vegas style magic illusion variety show. We're looking for a $1.5 million investment." We would have given them a 2 times preference. We would have given them $3 million back before we started making any money. That was the whole deal with this Shark Tank thing. But it was too early in Shark Tank history because it was season 2 and no one ever went on the show asking for more than a couple $100,000. So their eyes all lit up when I said 1.5 million. They're like, okay.
Now, once you're on, you're done, or do you think you could go back?
I mean, I possibly could go back.
Yeah.
But it opened up so many doors. And
Yeah.
even though I didn't get the deal that I was looking for, it turned into another kind of deal
Because
that,
people saw you on the show.
it worked.
Yes.
It worked.
America's Got Talent was also pretty cool. What
America-
did you do on the show?
I did card throwing trick shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who was on there at the time? Was it Heidi?
No,
It wasn't Heidi
no.
Klum.
It was Piers Morgan, Sharon Osbourne, Howie Mandel. Again, showing my age.
Howie Mandel.
Yes.
Yes. So I was on his case girl
Oh, were you really?
Yes.
For Deal or No Deal?
for Deal or No Deal.
When?
2007.
You can watch it on TV?
No, you can look it up on YouTube.
I'm gonna go find
I only
it.
did one episode for Miss Missouri. Like it was on NBC,
Okay.
the Miss USA pageant.
That's so cool.
So we were able to. Be
How much did you have in your case?
It was so crazy because I've told the story. I think I only ended up with a few $100s, but we had to retape it because
Because she opened her case ahead of time. No.
because one of the girls passed out.
From
The
standing
case
there
girl,
too long?
yes, and it was Miss Arkansas who has been on my podcast. She was my first one with her daughter, who's now a Broadway star.
That is so cool.
And she told me here in this room, she's like, "Do you remember when that girl passed out on Deal or No Deal?" She goes, "That was me." I go, "I couldn't remember what state that was." I've been telling that story for 20 years.
That's so
Isn't that
funny.
wild?
That is.
So anyway, that environment's fun. But also, were you on Tonight Show with Jay Leno?
Jay Leno and Jimmy Fallon.
So those are huge shows that give you a lot of opportunity.
Ellen, Jimmy Fallon, Steve Harvey,
Yeah.
Wayne Brady. I fooled Penn and Teller on their TV show Fool Us. Nick Cannon held Celery on America's Got Talent. Remember Nick Cannon?
Oh yeah, I mean he's still on the other singing shows, but all right. So now it's my turn. So I watch these YouTube videos with you.
Well, usually I have them hold them
It
in,
looks
their
scary, but-
teeth. And we're not going to do that in this room.
We could. I need some viewers.
You know what? Watch the YouTube short after this. I am putting Christy on there, okay? I'm not joking. It's going to be on there by the time you watch this.
You
So
are.
Look
I
up
am.
Scary Celery Trick Shot with Christy.
Nobody's ever put it in their mouth before, have they?
Oh, yes, they have.
Oh. I want to do something nobody's done. I'm kidding. All right.
I've never sliced anyone's finger. Here, check this out.
I would not like my finger sliced.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh, this is hard to do while sitting.
Ah!
That's pretty good.
And you're used to standing farther back.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is super close. Not easy.
We're literally in each other's laps right now. I go, bring some tricks. That's for a really small room. But how far do you stand back?
6 to 10 feet typically when I'm doing it.
Dang.
And yeah, and we will, you know what? We will put it in her mouth and we'll make a little YouTube short out of it.
We will.
It's going to be viral.
Okay. All right. So what do you have? What else do you have going on? Did you
What?
bring any other tricks?
Yes, I have more tricks.
Oh, I want more.
Okay.
I thought you were leaving me.
Why would I leave?
Well, because security's here and they're telling you to leave.
No, they're
he has
not.
security. He has a driver.
I do not. I have none of that. Security wouldn't even let me in the building because she forgot to put me on the list.
I forgot to put his name on the
So I'm
Fox News
standing
list.
outside and the security guys are like, "Why are you sitting out here?" I'm like, "Because no one will let me in." They're like, "Get in there. They know who you are."
They seriously should just be on a list for every day. You can come whenever you want. I don't know why I had to put you on a list anyway. All right, let's do more.
It was pretty funny. The security guard goes, "Oh, you're Rick Smith Jr."
You're like, thanks
Go-
for watching.
go ahead.
dude."
No, he left.
Oh, like he knew?
He knew who I was. He's like, oh, go ahead.
You look better in person. Do you get that a lot?
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to put my notes away. This is going to get serious. Okay, so if you are, again, listening to my podcast right now in your car, don't watch YouTube. Wait till you get home.
Please don't do that.
You want to watch this episode on YouTube.
Because here, look, we're going to give Christy some cash. How much you want?
Well, all of it.
How much is there
Okay,
here?
4? 1.
Wait, 4?
I want $4.
Do you wear glasses?
Sometimes.
What does that say right there?
1?
And that?
1?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because that looked like a $100 bill to me. Yeah, Christy, that was 100, 200, 3. That was 4 $100 bills.
Stop.
No, why would you say that when you could have had 400? Don't worry about it. Well, I'll keep this for me. It's all good.
Don't you? You are paying me to be on my show, right? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Next.
sorry. No.
Okay.
Oh, you want more?
I want more.
Okay.
How many more do you have so I don't put you on the spot?
No, I can stay here probably for a couple hours and do this.
Oh, this will be fun.
Oh my goodness. Take your phone. Open
Take
your
my
phone. Yep.
Okay.
So, how often are you on your phone?
All the time. It's bad.
It's bad.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you ever thought about buying something? Okay.
On my phone?
Yeah. Have you ever thought about buying something?
Yeah.
Opened up your phone.
Like Amazon?
No, have you ever thought about buying something, opened up your phone, and there's an ad for the thing you thought about buying?
Yes.
Yes. Google knows what we're thinking. So I'm going to do this live in front of your guests.
Okay.
Okay. So there's 3 things that Google uses. You guys can look these up later. Google Trends, Google Statistics, and Google Analytics. Have you heard of any of these?
Yes.
Trends, Statistics, Analytics.
Okay.
Right? So if you want to know what's trending in the world, you can look and see what people are searching. People are searching the Bucks, people are searching the Bears, the Jets, the Ravens versus the Browns.
Woo-hoo.
They're searching a lot of football right now, baseball, World Series. But there might be kids listening. So have you ever been to the zoo or?
Yes. I love the zoo.
All right, read some animals out loud that maybe you may see at a zoo or an animal show.
Okay. Koala.
A koala bear.
Gazelle.
A gazelle. Okay.
Chinchilla.
Okay.
A cat.
Like scroll through because we're going to kind of make this a little bit different.
Cheetah. Wolverine. Goat. Musk deer. Chipmunk. Polar bear. Depends
Polar
on
bear.
where you're
Okay.
at. A leopard. A rat. A rabbit.
What number is the rabbit?
Okay. You want me to tell
No,
you?
yeah, tell me.
30.
30. Keep going. Read a couple more.
Okay. Crocodile.
Like scroll through it faster.
Oh, sorry. I'm just skipping. Is that
yeah, that's
okay?
fine. Yeah,
Tiger,
your eyes are going to
chimpanzee,
see it.
Beaver. Porcupine.
Lots of different animals.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Out of all of these animals
Okay.
that you went through, you made it to about 61.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do it between 1 and 61. Okay. If I were to say, where do you think the, I don't know, rooster was? Maybe I can convince your eyes to like look back at and see what number it was.
Okay.
So between 1 and 61, where do you think the rooster was?
22.
Why do you think 22?
Because I guessed.
Okay. I want you to go look at 22 because if we did this correctly, you would have actually seen subconsciously that number 22 was is it the rooster?
It's the rooster.
No, it's not.
Y'all.
Show me.
Wait, what did I just do? Hold on.
You totally left the channel. What is it? 22 is how?
No, you tell me.
No, wait a minute. This is
That's a rooster.
Hold on. We're going to make it better, okay? We're going to make it better. I need you to clear your thoughts. That was quick. Okay.
I got a lot of thoughts.
All right. So on Google, I'm going to have you think of something. Like in your mind, think of something, like an image of something, maybe an image of a piece of celery, an image of a podcast, image of a pair of shoes that you'd like to showcase on your channel. I'm just kidding. Anything. Just imagine something.
I need shoes.
Do you have an image of something?
Hold on. Okay.
Okay, look. On Google, I'm going to type in image of, now it could be God, it could be earth, it could be poison ivy, it could be heart, it could be any one of these, but I want you to finish.
Put mine in?
Yeah, put yours in, and then search, and don't tell me what it is. Tell me when you're done.
Okay, I'm done.
You have it?
Yep.
Okay, in your mind, think of it. Now, if you look at Chrissy, you can actually kind of see that she wants one of these. She's hungry. She just finished work. She's getting excited, so that's probably like maybe of a snack. Her eyes are wide open, so that could be a circle. Now she's really getting excited.
She's drooling.
Drooling. So I mean, that's probably like maybe, I don't know, like not Dunkin', maybe a donut.
Rick Smith Jr.
What did you search?
You are nuts.
What did you search?
I searched donuts. What?
That's crazy.
I want to do more.
I'm
I'm like a kid at this school. More Rick Smith, more. Oh my gosh.
You want more? I
Rick.
know you guys are on here, but you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which
Yes,
is my
tell
name.
everybody.
It's just Rick Smith Jr. So just look me up. You'll be able to find the collaborations. You'll be able to see my secret projects. You'll be able to see some other cool things
Now,
that are
if
happening.
people are listening and want to hire you,
Yeah, that's just my name again, ricksmithjr.com.
I have been on his website. It's very easy to filter through, and there's like a sign up, and it goes probably to your people.
Yeah, I
and you
mean,
can,
there's a whole bunch of different things you can
it's
do.
very easy to book him.
So-
well, I mean, maybe not easy because he's a big deal. Remember, he's a superstar.
not.
But it's easy to request him.
You can request me. I started another company called Cleveland Entertainers, and Cleveland Entertainers is just a local entertainment group of about 90 different performers, from face painters, clowns, jugglers, stilt walkers, and other magicians. And if you go to clevelandentertainers.com and I'm not available, you have like 6 other magicians that I work with that you can choose. You can choose to hire.
That's nice.
So I made a one-stop shop for all your entertainment needs in Cleveland. And I try to run the business as an entertainer, not an agency, because agencies took advantage of me when I was, younger. So I try to create a company where if you're looking for entertainment, you can go right to clevelandentertainers.com and you're getting the same cost that you would if you were to go to the entertainer. However, everything's in one spot. We
Right.
do all the advertising.
Easy.
It's super easy. We can do a birthday party. We can do a full-blown Las Vegas style production, video walls, smoke machines, everything.
If somebody was listening, the younger generation, they're trying to get on YouTube or maybe trying to get into what you're doing, a piece of advice for them on how to get started.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. That's what I say to my kids about television.
So YouTube's okay. I have been doing YouTube for 7 years after Dude Perfect. And okay, so maybe I have some views now, but it wasn't always like that. It took 7 years to get to where I am right this moment. And I worked with the best.
Yeah.
Dude Perfect was the best YouTube channel at the moment when I was on their channel. Preston Plays, big time YouTuber, gaming. Kids know who he is. Mark Rober, mechanical engineer. Devin, cinematographer. All of these guys that I worked with all have different expertises. And it took so much time for me to build and take all of that audience just to get 2.7 million subscribers. And I'm still growing, but it is not easy. I post every day.
Yeah.
And I'm not creating, I'm involving my audience in my show.
Which is awesome.
So like I
Because
said,
those
today,
audience members will then retweet.
I
or
hope
repost
so,
or-
because you and I will do a little YouTube video when we're finished with this.
Yes.
I'll post it. All you guys can go check it out because she's going to hold celery in her teeth.
and I'm going to lose my teeth, so y'all should definitely
Oh
tune
my
in.
gosh.
I mean, I trust Rick Smith Jr. You have 2 kids?
3 kids.
3 kids. I saw Rick Smith Jr. on a plane coming. Were we going to Florida
I
together?
don't remember. We might have been
We were
going
either
or
going or coming. If we were coming, we were probably like this, after Disney World. But your kids are darling. Are they interested in what you're doing? Do you want your kids to get into this?
they like it. I mean,
Wait, how old are they?
4, 7, and 9.
Well, 9.
So then my 9-year-old is very good at dancing, and she likes to take our phones and make TikTok dances.
Yes.
She doesn't post them, but makes
So
them.
is my 11-year-old. She doesn't post either, but she thinks she's doing it.
Oh, and then my little 4-year-old's getting out there doing the craziest TikTok dances, which I have no idea how he learned them.
From the 9-year-old.
So they like it and they don't. Yeah. So for example, we're at Cedar Point and we're just standing in line and there's a lot of kids there. And like I said, lots of views on YouTube.
Yes.
Is that Rick Smith Jr.? Is that Rick Smith Jr.? Is that Rick Smith? So people will start coming up and asking for a picture or an autograph, which is fine. I love doing that. I have no problem.
Yeah.
But my oldest is like, let's go, Rick Smith Jr.
She didn't.
Oh, she does. Let's go.
She reminds me of my 11-year-old. She'll be like, "Mom, can we please go?" I'm like, she knows not to be rude.
They don't care about anything. I mean, they
No.
care about it.
You're just dad.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. All right. So go to Rick Smith Jr.'s YouTube.
Yeah.
You'll find all the information. If you go to his Instagram, I will link everything. So it'll be easy, boom, boom.
But we're not done. We're not done.
Oh, but we're not done.
No, I have to prove to your audience that this interview was meant to be.
Oh, okay.
I need your phone.
Okay. Do you need me to get in it?
I mean, do you want me to get it into it?
Now that would be a trick.
Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can do it.
No, you can't.
Let me see. Open up your calculator.
Open up my calculator. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay, clear it out.
Clear it out.
Type in any 3-digit number.
Okay.
Multiply by any
Wait.
3-digit. Okay.
3-digit number.
Yeah. Multiply it by a 3-digit number and press equals.
Multiply by a 3-digit number and press equals.
Okay. Subtract the year you were born.
Subtract 1940. I'm kidding. Okay.
Press equals.
Equals.
Press plus.
Plus.
The password to your phone, but don't tell me what it is. Do you know your password?
Yes.
Press
I
equals.
know. Now you have the face recognition. Equals.
Do you have an answer?
Yeah.
Now, by looking at that number, would I have any idea what your password is?
No.
Okay. Come here, your phone. All right. Press clear.
Okay.
Okay. How many of the numbers do you remember that we typed in here?
Of the 3 digits?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many do you remember?
Some.
You remember some?
Can we give you some?
No. How many do you remember? Oh,
Maybe 6.
Okay, let me see. Your phone's locked. Phone's locked.
My phone is locked.
Now, do you use this password a lot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Should I not expose it to everybody if I know it?
No, you can expose it.
You sure?
Yeah.
You should be a little safer with your passwords. Because that's how you get into somebody's phone.
What?
Seriously? Why would you do that?
I don't know. It was easy to remember. I've been changing because I just used the facial recognition.
Yeah, you need to change it right now.
Okay, do the facial recognition.
Do you want me
I'm
to?
kidding.
I wonder if that would work.
That's incredible.
Can I try one more thing with your phone?
You can do whatever you want. Hold on, my fake eyelash is falling off. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, on your phone, yes?
Yes.
Calculator. Now, we figured out your password. Let's figure out why we were supposed to be here.
Okay.
Okay? To make this work, it's not easy, but you're going to choose the numbers, and we're going to see if the numbers mean anything. So, we'll start off with your favorite 1-digit number.
1.
Okay. 1. Multiplied.
Because we're number 1. Can't be number 2.
Okay.
Okay.
1 times a 2-digit number.
Okay.
Tell me.
23.
23 equals.
23.
Yeah, we didn't.
Okay.
23
We're doing good.
times a 2-digit number.
6.
That's okay. I went to public school too. 2-digit number.
Oh, 2-digit number?
Yes, please.
23. That was my basketball
23
number
times
in high
23.
school.
23 times 23 equals 529.
Okay.
529 times a 3-digit number.
3-digit number. 450.
450 equals 238,050.
Okay.
Okay. Was that random?
Yeah.
Okay. All I want you to do is type in a 4-digit number. Now, this could be a pin to your banking. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, share that too. And by the time I leave, everything will be
No,
like,
just
cleared
type
out.
in any 4-digit number, but don't tell
4-digit
me.
number. Okay.
Do you have an answer?
Yeah.
Press equals.
Equals.
Why do you
There's
look?
an E in there.
You aired it? Oh, no. It's too big of a number. You have to turn it to the side. See, this is crazy because if you look right here at this number, 1,028,241,054, this number proves that I would be on your podcast today. Yeah, but today's October 28th. It's the year 2024. What time is it right now? Here, you can look. This says 1054.
Is it 10:54?
What time is it right now?
Whoa.
Is it 1054?
It's 10:54.
Yeah, and that just proves everything.
Oh my gosh! I could just sit and just watch this. This is crazy. Do you constantly come up with like new material?
No, I wish I was, but it's been tough lately because I've been working so much on projects and YouTube and shows.
But you said you could sit here on my podcast. For
Oh
2
yeah,
hours
I have
with-
hours.
with-
I have hours of material. So I'm not necessarily coming up with new stuff right this moment, but over the past 20, 30 years that I've been doing this, I've come up with plenty. So now I'm just pulling from tricks from. So like if people see me at the shows, I write down what I do at one show versus the next show. So my show 1, 2, 3, they're all different. So
Okay.
So if someone hired me like for your daughter's party,
Yeah.
you have 2 kids.
3.
3. How old is
Or
second
how
one?
many do I have? Are you going to give me another one?
No.
That's not what I meant. I meant, are you going to magically? Okay, I can't even breathe. Now my eyelash is really falling off. I meant, are you magically going to give me another kid?
No.
Okay.
That's the end of the podcast.
That is definitely it. All right, bye, everybody. Go to YouTube.